If you are a Gemini and you're seeing this before November 30th, 2025, this message is for you. If you see it after November 30th, 2025, it doesn't mean that it's not for you, but just take it as it resonates. But Gemini, here is your energy update. Hi Gemini, this is Chloe from the Galactic Soul coming to you with your November energy update. I'm so happy that you're here, so let's pull a few cards and see what's coming out for you in November. But overall, November is going to be a super transformative month. And I know that I said that for October. However, October was more of a let's get rid of stuff that no longer serves us. And November and December is very much about solidifying what we want to bring into next year. Now, 2025 was a 9-year, which means that we are closing stuff out. It is a completion year. And 2026 is a 1-year, which means that there's going to be new opportunities, new possibilities coming in for all of us. So Gemini, let's see what's going on for November. Totally. Blurt out your ideas or hold them back and see what doesn't happen. Legit. Blurt out your ideas or hold them back. See what doesn't happen. I feel like you have a lot of ideas going on, Gemini, but you're not really sticking to one of them because you're not 100% sure if that is the correct move or not. And I totally get that. However, you're not going to know if it's the right move until you actually do it. Okay. Like you really don't know how it's really going to play out unless you're actually playing it out. Okay. Now, if you have an idea and you are fearful of it, it's too small. Go bigger. I was going to say go bigger or go home, but go bigger because that fear is what's really going to set the fire under your butt. Okay. So Gemini, let's see what else is in store. Holy crap. So we have the King of Cups. I feel like emotionally you are at the top. You are very emotionally stable right now. Although you might have some days where you kind of just don't know what's going on. You might cry, because we are releasing a lot of low vibrational energy, which could come out in frustration, anger, crying, etc. But I feel like now you're feeling like more clarity than ever before. Like, I feel like because in October, we kind of cleared out a lot of those cobwebs, literally. I feel like moving into November, you're going to see a lot more clarity and you're going to be more emotionally stable, which is good, especially since you're going to be making decisions about this new idea, like holding back or seeing what doesn't happen. Like, are you going to hold back and see what doesn't happen? Or are you going to move forward with that idea and see what could happen? Because we need to kind of live in a positive frame of mind in order to really allow these new abundant opportunities and possibilities to come in. Ah, yes. So we have the King of Pentacles. We're in the planning stage right now. King of Pentacles, it's very not much action being taken place, but there's more of like behind the scenes stuff that's going on, which is, it could be important, but that planning stage, you can kind of, holy crap, you can kind of get stuck in that planning stage and not really follow through. So just be mindful of that. Okay, Gemini? Yeah, so we have this 5 of Cups. The 5 of Cups is very much focusing on the negative. You still have a lot to be grateful for over here, but this being is really focused on these falling cups, but you have 2 full cups right here. So really start your day with some gratitude and make sure that you are understanding that there are good things in life right now that you could be putting your focus towards in order to prosper and get more of that. But really you're focusing on the negative, which like attracts like. So if you focus more on the negative, more negative things could be coming your way. So just be mindful of that as well in the month of November. Holy crap. All right. Okay. This is crazy. We have the Sun card. Right? We have the Sun card. You can kind of see it, Sun card. And then we have the Moon. All right. So as much as I love the Sun and as much as I love the Moon, I love them when they're paired together. Because when they're paired together, I mean, the Sun and the Moon, that's literally our daily cycle. We have 12 hours of the Sun. We have 12 hours of the Moon, depending where you are, what time of year, etc. But I feel like this is also saying like there's going to be good days and there's going to be not so good days, okay? There's no such thing as bad days. You're just learning lessons, right? But with the Sun card, it's like, okay, find your sun. Find what's really going to allow you to pop and allow your energy to flow easier, because I feel like there's a lot of stagnant energy right now because you're kind of holding back on who you truly are. But accept yourself for who you are, accept your true authentic self, and that's going to allow you to shine even more energetically, okay? Then we have the Moon card. The Moon card is really understanding the balance between your domesticated side and your wild side. You want to take risks in order to move forward, okay? Because change is scary. Change is hard, change is unpredictable, you don't know what's going to happen, but there is a risk involved, and you staying domesticated and kind of like staying in the programmed frame of mind. Sorry, I just saw a sparkle. But staying in that frame of mind is really going to put a glass ceiling on your life. And the moon card is really saying like, okay, like what about that risk? There's things that you take risks with, and there's things that you stay put with. And you really just got to figure that out within November, because that's going to allow you to kind of catapult you towards something fresh, something new in the year of 2026. All right. Oh, crap. Okay. So, all right. Whoa. Okay. So we have, yeah. Okay. Holy crap. A lot of stuff. All right. So we have, this is not right. Okay, so we have Death card. The Death card is a huge transition moment. It is very much closing the chapter or closing the book that you will never open ever again. And again, change is scary, right? Change is scary. However, this needs to happen in order for you to move forward. If you do not close out that chapter, you're going to be in this kind of cycle mode where you're going to see the same things over and over and over again because you didn't fully close that chapter and gave yourself boundaries in order to and call yourself out when you skip out on those boundaries. So make sure that you are setting those boundaries within November and really calling yourself out when you don't stick to them, because that's what's really going to allow you to move forward. Then we have the Devil. So don't allow external noise get you down. Don't let external noise get you down, because they're going to try to hold you down. These chains on these beings on either side of the Devil, they have a chain around their neck, but it's very, very loose. That is the constraints that this external being or society or whatever is holding onto you. But all you have to do is kind of take that off. Take that off, set your boundaries, and stick to them. And if somebody says something about it externally and says like, why are you doing that? And be like, stand in your power and say, because I am. Like, duh, Gemini. All right. So then we have the Six of Swords. You're leaving. You're going on to calmer waters. New chapter. Okay. Can't make this shit up. Then we have the Four of Wands. Four of Wands is 11/11. We do have the 11/11 portal this month. 11/11, make a wish. This is a wish fulfillment coming true. There's going to be a celebration due to that. So whatever this is, whatever you're leaving behind, it's going to allow in a wish fulfillment, which is absolutely beautiful, Gemini. I feel like it's really going to fit you well. I feel like this is going to be a turning point for you. I mean, we did get the Death card, so that completely makes sense. Gemini. Holy moly. Okay. All of those. All right, so we have the Page of Swords. Page of Swords is thinking logically and not putting your past to waste, okay? I say close a chapter, close a book, and you're never going to revisit it again. But it's revisiting the emotions that are to it. So the knowledge and the logic that you learned from those lessons that you are deciding not to put into your future, now that's what you're looking at in order to make decisions moving forward, okay? Page of Swords is very much looking at the past in order to be logical when you're making decisions in your future or your present. Now, we also have the Four of Cups. Four of Cups is very much focusing on a lot of things. However, be open to opportunities that divine is going to give to you. There is a cup coming in from the divine, and you are focused on so many other things that you might miss it. So make sure that you are open to all possibilities, all opportunities within the month of November, because there is going to be something coming in where you're kind of like, it's not that big of a deal, it's whatever. It could lead you to really huge success. So just be mindful of that. And when you're making decisions, make sure you're going inside. This is intuitive. This is the High Priestess. High Priestess is listen to your intuition. Just automatically, if you get a gut feeling that you're supposed to do a certain thing or see a certain person or whatever it is, listen to it. Listen to it, because your intuition is really going to catapult you into the right direction. So the more that you listen to it, the more universe is going to be like, oh, they're listening. They're listening to the hints that I'm giving them. Fantastic. I'm going to give you more. Okay, so be mindful of that. Then we have, new passions coming in, which is absolutely beautiful. But don't self-sabotage. No self-sabotage here. We have the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is very much, you can very much get out of the bonds that you are currently under, but you are choosing not to. So don't fear, just automatically take the risk, because we do have the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is very much abundant. You're at the top. You are the leader. You are the king. Okay. King of Pentacles. Pentacles is materialistic things, not very much materialistic, but literally like a 3D physical object. So whether that is money, whether that's a new house, whether that is something, but like you are at the top, you know what you're doing financially, you know what you're doing moving forward, you're being smart about that, but really abundance is coming in for you, which is fantastic. Then we have the Justice card, and Justice card is finding balance, okay? Finding balance and understanding that there are going to be good days, there's going to be bad days, but really everything that is happening is for you, and understanding that everything is a lesson. Every single second that you have on this planet is a lesson to be learned. The best thing to do is stay true to yourself, stick with your integrity, and keep moving in the right direction. Whatever feels right for you, that's the way to go. All right, Gemini, let's pick a few oracle cards, see what else is needed to be said. Earth pulsing, pulse of the mother, slow down, time in nature. Yeah, I feel like you need to ground a lot more. I do Schumann resonance updates every single day. So if you are interested in that, definitely subscribe below, because I do a energy update every single day. But I really feel like grounding is going to benefit you because you are more intuitive than you think. You read energy more than you think. And your body is kind of taking in so many positive ions from everywhere else externally. And in order to get those negative ions into your body, Earth is a natural conductor of negative ions. And we really need to find that balance, Justice. Okay. So I feel like you need that balance within your life. So really listen to the earth and get outside more. Go for a walk every single day instead of, decompressing from another way. You know what I mean? I feel like that's really going to benefit you. But this is your crystal prescription for the month of, I'm not going to take it. For the month of November, blue lace agate. Gorgeous. Find your calm. Yeah, I feel like these last two cards, that's blue lace agate for your crystal prescription. But blue lace agate, it can be used for the third eye and the crown chakra, but it's very much finding your calm, but also very intuitive as well. It kind of like brings in calm. That way you can listen to your intuition a little bit better. So be mindful of that. If you have blue lace agate, make sure you are wearing it or you have it nearby. If you don't have it, definitely go for it, get it. But I feel like these go hand in hand, earth pulsing and find your calm. I feel like there is this wave within you where like you just feel a little bit stressed, and being out in nature is really going to be beneficial for you. But thank you so much, Gemini, for coming in and listening to your energy update for the month of November today. I really do appreciate it. If it did resonate, give me a thumbs up. That way it finds other Geminis just like you. And I'm sending you so much love and light during this month. Stay stellar.